Good morning. It's Wednesday, you guys. You've made it halfway there. And I have to say I'm still glowing. And I woke up feeling kind of light this morning. And I think it was the dance party. So it was awesome. I just want to say shout out to Jen was there. Jane was there. My mom was there. Totally outside comfort zones. My mom, I'm so proud of you. And both of you, all of you. It was awesome. And Charlotte really played like some fun music that I've never heard before, but also some Christmas songs. So what I'm just so excited for is that today we get to do kind of the opposite. So I have this beautiful quote from yoga, you guys. We're going to learn from yoga today about joy. And they're the masters because they figured this out 5,000 years ago, and then we just forgot about it, and now we're rediscovering it. So today we get to learn about how there's a nice harmony between movement in the body and stillness in the mind, right? So yesterday was all about building on awareness. So far, you guys, we've got building on awareness and then paying attention to your emotions. And if you're in a negative place, if you're in a down mood, then you just need to pause for a while, breathe, and then choose joy for like 20 seconds. And then that dopamine will start flowing again. And we learn that each step towards something that our brain perceives as helping us live will make us feel happy. But also that once you get your goal, that dopamine and those neurotransmitters kind of turn off. So we got to just know that about ourselves and not feel like there's something wrong with us. Once I reach my goal, why am I not satisfied? Why do I have to reach another goal now? Because that's the way we're built. So we're going to work with our chemistry and with our physiology. And today we're going to work with our mind specifically. Stillness in the mind. And if anybody was in my mind, and I'm sure you might, some of you might relate to this, like it's a war zone in there. It's like crazy. It's all over the place. And for many, many years, that was my life. And I was like a squirrel. And when I was teaching, paying attention to this, paying attention to that, paying attention to that. And I got like ADD as an adult. And that was not joyful. And I didn't understand what was going on. And then I would try to read a book and I couldn't focus on a paragraph. I'd have to reread it so many times. Anybody been there? So who do we have here? Carl's here. Carl Yoga. Carl knows all about yoga. And he does great dance parties. So glad you're here, Carl. I bet you did some dancing yesterday. And I know that Lisa tried to get on and she couldn't get on yesterday. Oh my gosh. Did you see what I just did? That was a squirrel moment. Anyhow, these little scrolling things is not good for Jenny's focus. But Alvin is here and Linda's here. Great, you guys. Okay, so today is special, near and dear to my heart as far as one of the things, the practices that helped me get out of the stress, anxiety, overwhelm mode that my life was in for a decade, for more than a decade, and into some playful, lighthearted moments. Now I'm still increasing those moments in my life. I still haven't reached my goal, but so much more appreciation and ability to stay present in the moment, which is where real joy is experienced. Okay, so today we're just thinking about the reality of the situation is that your life is a culmination of your thoughts, right? So we know if we're going down a negative spiral, you're going to have negative experiences in your life. If we can get on an upward spiral, then you're going to have positive experiences and you're going to attract joyful moments into your life and you're going to be present to experience them. So we really just have to take responsibility and be accountable to ourselves and recognize that whatever I'm experiencing right now is a direct result of the thoughts that I've been thinking. Now, the flip side to that beautiful coin is that we have an imagination. And that's where the magic is, you guys. So humans have the ability, which we're not sure that other animals do, to imagine. And that was the strategy on the plains. We could strategize, we could imagine possible outcomes and then try to problem solve so that we could get the desired outcome that we wanted. So with our imagination, there's two things that we could imagine. We could catastrophize, negativity bias. Who's guilty of that? Where I think the worst is going to happen and that's what I focus my attention on. Or we could imagine something better than I had planned for myself could be the result. So that is where I want to take us today. We're going to use your imagination and we're going to find some stillness in your mind, but it doesn't mean we're stopping the thoughts. I know that people feel like, oh, I just can't stop my thoughts. That's not actually the goal, to stop our thoughts. We just want to kind of watch the origination. We want to watch where they're coming from. And then we can start to be aware at a deeper level of what's driving or motivating the thoughts so that we can shift them and change them and choose joy. Danielle Boquet. Okay, so what we're going to do is take some time and find some stillness. We've got, I don't know about you, but yesterday it was all about like dancing it out. I felt so great afterwards. I feel light today. I was able to do some yoga this morning, so that's like my movement before I settle into some stillness. The body needs movement and the mind needs stillness, so it's a great combination. So if you're going to start any type of stillness practice, your body might be like mine, in which it feels good to get some energy released or cycled through before I begin my stillness practice. But some of us are just good to go, and you can just start to be still regardless of how much activity your body has felt. And you might get activity later in the afternoon. That might be your circadian rhythm. You might feel better with dancing in the afternoon. Okay, so what I want to do is first tell you about the reticular activating system. The reticular activating system is the part of our brain that filters what's important. And this is decided by what we put our attention on. So if I'm focusing on all the good, all the things I'm grateful for, all the things I'm looking forward to, all the imaginings that are beautiful and sweet, then that's what my brain is going to filter into my awareness from the outside world. It's going to bring me opportunities that align with those good thoughts. It's going to show me things in my environment that are going to help me get that goal. Whereas if I am focused on like, oh my gosh, this relationship is not going well, I want to blame them for everything, or my business is not going well, I'm not doing great with my job, my boss is asking too much of me, or my kids are off the hook, they're not getting what they need. If you're focused on all those things, the reticular activating system is going to show you more of that evidence. It's going to show you things that are not going well. That's the job. It doesn't know if it's good or bad for you. It just does what you put your attention on. So a way to break the cycle is to find the stillness. So are you ready? We're going to work with our reticular activating system and meditation. I know the words, some of us are like, I'm not going to meditate, I don't like it. But really it's just about sitting and focusing on your breath. It's not hard. So are you with me? Who's with me? Lisa Kaler's here. Yes, this is perfect. Actually, Lisa, this is a great thing. Okay, so this means if you're signing up for joy, you're signing up for this moment right now to sit and be still. So let yourself sit and be still. So with meditation, there's no fancy posture. If you enjoy sitting on the ground, cross-legged or lotus pose, it's not super comfortable for me. I can do cross-legged, love it, but not the lotus. But it would anyways. Just sit so that your spine is erect. You need to be comfortable. There's no need to torture yourself. So spine is erect, your head is facing forward, you're not tilted down because that's the posture of depression or negativity, and you're not pointed up because that's like dreaming and not being present in the moment. We just want to be present. So just keep your head nice and neutral. You're going to roll your shoulders down and loosen them, just relax them, and when you're ready, you're going to close your eyes. I'm going to close mine too. So as you close your eyes, feel your seat supported on whatever it is you're sitting on. Start to notice your breath. Not changing your breath yet, just notice it coming in and out, bringing your attention to your breath. And then from here, begin to deepen it a little bit, pulling it into your lower belly. Let your belly button expand outwards, and then fill your lungs, and then maybe your collarbones rise. And then gently let it out, super slow. Pulling in your belly button at the end, pause. And then let the air gently come back in, nice and easy and slow. You might be noticing some thoughts, might be hearing some sounds. That's totally cool. That's fine. Just label them. There's some thoughts. Feel your body move with your breath at your cadence that's slower than usual. Noticing any thoughts that come up. Just label them, notice them as thoughts, gently and kindly label them as thoughts. My cat is here to welcome us into this peaceful moment of being. And then from here, I'm going to direct our attention to something specific. I'm going to focus our attention, come here, sweetie, on the last time you laughed so happily. Think of your favorite laughter moment in the last, week or so. Just imagine yourself laughing. What were the sensations in your body? What was your face doing? How are you feeling? Feel what it's like when you were laughing. Maybe you even can remember what you were laughing about. And if it's your favorite laughter, you probably can. Bring up that moment. As you're feeling that laughter, your attention is on that laughter. I want you to trace it back. Follow the laughter through your timeline backwards. Think of other moments when you were younger, laughing. Enjoy that little journey. Think of all the moments with your dear friends, your chosen family. Maybe you're coming back even further into your childhood, laughing with your birth family. Might not all have been roses and laughter, but we're just focusing on the laughter of your childhood. Find moments of laughter. And I want you to settle on one moment of laughter early in your childhood. And maybe you're not quite sure where you were, what you were doing, but just imagining what it was you were most likely to be doing as you were laughing. What is that little version of you feeling? How is that little version of you being? That joy, that not self-conscious abandon, that innocence, freedom, lighthearted. Imagine your little one feeling all those things. And if it's a challenge, that's okay. This is practice. This is a muscle we are building. Focusing our attention on, in this case, joy, laughter. These are muscles we're building so that our reticular activating system knows it's important. Before we leave that place of reckless abandon, carefree, don't care what you look like, how you sound, just in the moment, present. Maybe you're even by yourself playing with somebody else, enjoying a connection. That is our true self. That, you guys, is where the joy is always present. We always have that joy in our body. And it's just our own fears and our mind and the pattern of thoughts that take us away from that state, which is normal, humans. But know that it's always there. We can always come back to it. Okay, so give your little one a virtual hug an imaginary hug. Thank that little one for having the innocence, having the joy, having the freedom, not caring about what they look like. And then I want you to feel your bottom in the seat again. Feel your breath. And when you're ready, opening your eyes. I might be alone right now. I don't know. But, oh, Teresa Gottrin is here. Fantastic. All right, guys. So that was a combo between like a meditation and a focusing event. And for me, I need to have those moments of stillness before I can actually focus on something that I want to experience. But that's the practice, you guys. It's it. What time is it? 9:17. That was like 5 minutes of breathing and choosing something happy to focus on. So that's what I want you to do today. I want you to do that one more time. So pick a time, and maybe it's lunchtime, maybe it's after you're done with some commitments with work. Maybe you want to stay right now and explore that little one's experience even more. But yeah, that's it. We are training and we're building the muscle. It takes practice and time. So this is a practice that I would suggest every day. You can start with 5 minutes every morning. And if that means setting your alarm clock for 5 minutes earlier, maybe that's what you do. There's got to be a way to get it in though. So what are you going to let go of so you can find space? You already have a practice. That's fantastic. Maybe you want to just tweak it and have more intention behind something positive to focus on. So that's what we're doing today, guys. We're focusing our attention on the good things and allowing that reticular activating system to get with the program. Those are our glasses. We want rose-colored glasses. So we're training our reticular activating system to look through the world with rose-colored glasses and show us the good that's already happening to us so that we can take those opportunities when they come to us and not be oblivious. All right. Such a joy, you guys, always and forever. I love coming here to see you. And I can't wait to see what you guys write today. It's midweek, so this is the perfect time for us to like regather, regroup, so we're strong with joy for the rest of the week. Okay, now we just need a little bit of energy. So I want you to also be sharing fun things that make people laugh. Okay, so this is a 2-part day. Find some stillness and then find something funny to share so that people can laugh at it. That's the harmony of life, you guys. Stillness and action together. That's a human being, human of doing, being of being still. So let's do it today. Laughing and attention focused. Okay, yay, somebody's laughing, yay. Alvin, you're welcome. That's so sweet, you said thanks. Okay, that's it. I didn't even try to do 10 minutes today, but we did do it in less than 20. It was a special day. All right, guys, feel good. I never know how to finish these, so I'm just going to say blessings for your day. Be kind to yourself. Can't wait to hear